So, hey everyone, I'm back today with another kind of mini book haul. I don't get to buy that many books at the moment due to paying off Silver's healthcare bills from the last 4 months, but it's fine. But these are the books that I've kind of got over the last couple of months, so I thought that there was a nice little pile to do a nice little haul. So these are my little pile. So I'm going to talk about each individual book, where I got them from and stuff like that. So the first book I have is, I generally can't remember if I hauled it in the last one or not, so I just thought I'm going to do it again because then I can put these to the side and put them away. The first one I have is, I'm sorry if you heard that, it sounds like one of the kids are pissing off Ron, so yikes. So anyway, the first book that I have is a standalone novel which will make for a really nice review, is Every Word a Lie by Sue Willman. I believe this is about a friend who gets revenge on pranksters and stuff like that. I don't know much about it. I just kind of, because I've read every one of Sue Willman's books, and I think I'm in the process. I've reviewed one of her books, but I've read the others, and I have another two to review plus this one. So I do this off my own back, so any support for booktube would be very much appreciated on this channel. This is more of a gaming slash book channel. So I will read you the blurb. So we have: friends Amy and Stan get revenge on their prankster friend Holly by sending fake messages from her crush. But then Holly ends up dead and the catfish killer is just getting started. Amy is determined to stop them, but unpicking the tangled web of secrets and lies in her friendship group leads to one terrifying conclusion: she might be the killer's next victim. So obviously I picked it up for the thriller and to try and work out the mystery. So kind of looking forward to reading this one. This is like a really short read, so hopefully it won't take too long. Bear with me, guys. Okay, the next book, I was so excited when they did like a cover reveal, and then we found out about it, because I think the cover alone, I was just like, I want this book, I need this book. It's a really dark thriller, and it's kind of messed up in a way, but this is You Won't Believe Me, and here's the author's name because I don't want to try and butcher it or anything, so for those who want to have a little Google. But survival is only the beginning, and this is basically about a girl called Willow who is alone, who is confined to a bed in restraints, and she doesn't remember how she got there. So an old lady appears, and her name's Granny. She doesn't talk, but Granny and her cat dies, and obviously she's tied to the bed, so she can't get out or anything. But there is someone else in the house when she's trying to free herself and survive, called Elijah. I think, if I'm pronouncing that right. So is he the reason that she's a hostage, or the reason to escape and free her? So obviously this is kind of someone said that it's a downright chilling, a twisted, engrossing tale. So I'm kind of looking forward to reading and reviewing this one, because it kind of sounds messed up. But again, I was drawn to the cover, and I don't even think I read anything about like the synopsis or anything. I just saw the cover and was like, I need this book. But it is such it's kind of a nice cover. It's not bad. This kind of reminds me of which I did a review on my husband's channel, which was Homecoming, where she takes a girl hostage, kind of thing, and then her boyfriend has to kind of get her out. But that's on the Nova Project if you want to go and see that movie review. So this kind of reminds me a lot like that. This author has done other books as well called The Night Alone and Unnatural Deeds. But yeah, I believe this is why I found it in Waterstones. This has been on my wish list for a book for so long since I found out about it. So I finally got it. The other one is, I can't remember if I hold this one or not, is Melissa de la Cruz. And I think she did like Frozen and Crushed many years ago, which I have and I still have to read, is The Headmaster's List. And I wouldn't have picked this up at all, but it was just because Asda had the Every Word a Lie, and then they had this one, and you could get them in a deal for like, I think it's two for like £7 altogether. So basically, you're only paying for like one book. But yeah, this, I read the back of it and I read the first page, and I was like, I want to read this. It sounds like a thriller type YA young adult thing. So it says one of them was driving, one of them was high, one of them screamed, and one of them died. So this is Friday night, the party of the summer. 4 teens ride home together, one never makes it. Star student Spencer worked hard to earn her place on the exclusive headmaster's list. Now one tragic accident could ruin anything. Can Spencer regain her memories and discover the truth? Is her ex Ethan the villain everyone thinks he is? And is Armstrong High's own true crime podcast fighting for justice or fueling vicious rumours? In a place ruled by pedigree and privilege, the truth can only come at a deadly price. So yeah, I read the back and I was kind of like, I can't wait to read this and review this. And I do like the cover as well, because it's kind of got it's kind of simple but different colours on it. So yeah, as I say, I wouldn't have bought this if it wasn't for that Asda deal, because I've seen this and I've seen the cover and I've turned a blind eye and I've just been like, nope. But no, I finally gave in and I got it. So I'm pleased about that one. The next three is, I do a channel called Petal ASMR, and I think I may actually put this video on there as well, just because I don't want to film this twice going over the same thing. So I recently read a book called Hello Kitty, The Big Race, and I kind of read chapters on the ASMR channel, like Reading You to Sleep, and I found out that they did loads more that you can't buy brand new anymore, so you have to find them secondhand. But the library had some, and they have like a Halloween one that I've reserved. They have Christmas ones, so I have the Christmas and Halloween videos set. So we have the Big Bake Off, which I'm currently reading for the channel now, and this is basically about Hello Kitty and her friends, the friendship club, where they kind of go and they enter this competition, but they need to practice baking, and Hello Kitty doesn't know what she wants to bake. So there was a mention of a dog in here as well, but I do like a little mini summary review on Goodreads as well for that. You then have another Hello Kitty and Friends The Winter Wonderland, which is, so they are going to visit the Winter Wonderland. There's snow, reindeer, and someone special to visit, but with everything going wrong, will their visit end up being more of a mess than magic? So it sounds like there's going to be some issues with that, but I think they'll work it out and it will have a really nice ending. Then we have the talent show, which I'm going to assume Hello Kitty, and it's a talent show with her friends, and that goes wrong too. This is book 8, and the highest book I've found is 19, so but this is, Hello Kitty School is holding a talent show, and Friendship Club are all excited to show off what they're good at, but Tammy's not sure what her talent could be. Can her friends help her figure it out? So these are the earlier ones. So if you want a bedtime story, head to Petal ASMR. And if you want book content and reviews, head to the Obsidian Duck. So the next book I picked up is book 2 that I completely forgot came out, and I was like, I borrowed money from my husband. I was like, I need this, I can't leave them here, because I picked up this one and you won't believe me from Waterstones. So this one is The Exiled, which goes with, bear with me. Okay, so this is Sarah Daniels. So the first one is The Stranded, which is about them being on the boat and kind of controlling government type of things. I was going to review this one, and this is the second book. I do prefer the US covers, but you know, it's fine. So the lives they knew are over, the rebellion has begun. It's quite a big book. So it says, trust no one. So one of the characters is a wanted criminal. 4 months ago she destroyed the cruise ship Arcadia and is in a desperate bid for freedom. Now its inhabitants are in the exile on the edge of what used to be the United States, living in sprawling makeshift shelters. Because I remember in the first book it was saying how they don't live on land, they live in a boat. So you kind of got the map of the boat. So both of the characters are in love and that they don't want to admit their feelings. So yeah, it's basically, oh, the thrilling conclusion. So it's just 2 books. I thought there was going to be a trilogy, but it says a thrilling conclusion to The Stranded. So yeah, it sounds like that they have to kind of take power and that kind of government thing. I could be wrong, but I can go into more details once I've read it, so you kind of get a map and stuff. Yeah, don't think there's anything else. Yeah, so you just get like part 1 and that. And I'm currently in the process of reading You're So Dead. Yeah, so I'm slowly getting through that one, and that one's going to be a review for this channel. Okay, I'm so excited for these. I'm trying to contain my excitement. So if you know me, the game that got me into gaming was Life is Strange. I have every Life is Strange, but I wasn't keen on the second one. So they have announced that they are going to be bringing out comics for True Colours with Alex and Steph. I have the DLCs and everything. I love Life is Strange. It holds such a special place in my heart, and I was missing 3 comics from the Life is Strange series because they did 6 in total. And I caved and I was like, I'm not waiting any longer to get these. So I managed to get them. So instead of being $49.99, I think I got them for like £32 and something pence. So this is the books 4, 5 and 6 in the Life is Strange comics. And this is basically stories where Rachel would be alive, alternate universes, kind of Max can kind of travel. So it comes in this box set, so I'm super happy to finally have my Life is Strange collection finished and complete. Obviously I'm going to reread the first 3, and I'm literally going to do one review after the other of each individual comic book, go more into detail, show you the pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, so look out for that, because I can't wait to do that. With these comics, you do get free prints of the covers in Polaroids, of course. So we have the first one, and then the second one, which is upside down. I did announce these on TikToks as well. So we have Polaroids, and I have not put these up yet because I'm not sure whether to put them up or not, or whether to keep them with the book. But the first book we have is Tracks, and it has beautiful pictures. And as I say, I think the new comic is like Forget Me Not. The cover's been released. I can't wait. So there's literally gonna be 6 videos on these. Oh my god, I'm just so excited. So yeah, this one is about, so Max is obviously trapped in a reality that's not her own, which is why, you know, we have stories from Rachel, because Rachel died in the video game, and Chloe, depending on the ending you choose, could either live or die too. But I'm just trying to find out what. So she goes on different like road trips with Chloe, because she's got to find what her connection is with Chloe, so she can get back to her original timeline. Yeah, so that's basically all it is to it. It's just going on, because it's not giving me much information other than that. It's just basically Max has to find out what is close to Chloe and go back to her timeline and find her Chloe, because obviously this Chloe is not her Chloe because of the fact that Chloe is alive, along with Rachel Amber as well. So this probably sound really confusing. We also have Coming Home, which is book 5. I think I've done these in order. Yep. Um, yeah, so we're getting towards the end of the comic where she's finding ways to like go home, but again, it doesn't give me much of a summary of the story, so we'll find out when I read that and I do the review. But like, I just want to show you some pictures. If anybody has that book, let me know if it's any good. I don't know, but we have like a rainbow kind of themed one. Let me find some like really nice pictures. So yes, that's that one. And then we have Settling Dust, which is the final comic, which feels a little bit more heavier, but these are by Titan Comics. And I think in this one it's safe to say she gets back to Chloe and her timeline. I would be concerned. I also see that Steph, oh no, sorry, Alex has made an appearance. So let me just. Okay, so this is a little mini comic from Life is Strange True Colours, which we're going to be getting a brand new comic series for Life is Strange True Colours, and I think the first one is starting in November, so that's really exciting. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and I can't wait. So thank you so much for watching my little mini book haul. Hasn't been a lot, but the support that I need to help my channel grow is like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much, because it really helps the channel, and I really want to go further with my book channel. So thank you.